Lilith was portrayed as evil? No? Or was she just not primordial? Why did we come here? What did we come here to learn? There's so much judgment my entire life. People look at me and judge me immediately. And even though they might smile and talk it off, doesn't mean I didn't read it. So I've been internalizing these readings my entire life. Just understanding that this was how things were. I was never a loud one. Very quiet. Only spoke when it felt right, around the right people. I don't let people into my circle. I have my reasons. And to start, the people that want to come in are deceitful. Ulterior motives. And I'm supposed to just accept it, which I did. For the longest time, I accepted it. I accepted that I allowed people to just walk all over me. I didn't put them in their places when I probably should have. I probably should have spoken up for myself. But after centuries and centuries of my soul being bound and the women matriarch being crucified for our voices, for speaking the truth. If we speak the truth, we're punished. I spoke the truth on what happened to my daughter after my daughter told me what her father did to her. And I was punished. CPS told me there's no way he could have done that. He said he would take a lie detector test. Of course he said that because he's a psychopath, a malignant, covert narcissist that set up this entire thing. And you got played, just like I did, but guess what? I can't be mad at you. Yeah, you did something really horrific. You removed my children and you put them with the predator, for one. But it took me years to be able to read that off of him. He played me and my entire family until he had us completely separated. Where I was stuck in my house with no one to lean on but him. While he turned my family against me and told my family I wanted nothing to do with them, while he was back at home planting how horrible they were. He divided me from my children, separated me from my 2 handicapped boys, saying he would fix up the downstairs, be their own space for them and their respite worker. Got me to move them down there after he moved into my house. And did he fix it up? No. Empty, broken promises. You think I would have known better, but I didn't. I did, but I wanted to see the best in him. I have a really bad habit of seeing the best in a person, seeing them for what they can be, and ignoring their red flags because they can get better, right? I wanted him to stay around because I didn't want my children to live in a broken home. And that only caused damage. I learned that lesson. And I do not regret trying to save my children from a predator. Someone that is so broken inside that they think it's okay to touch a woman inappropriately because her body is not hers. I have no right to say I didn't want to be with him. I had no right to say, hey, this isn't working. I had no right to go take a shower without him being in the room with me. To go in my bedroom, he wouldn't even close the door. To be watched, like you had no say, in a prison. All psychological conditioning to feel like you're stuck and you're programmed to stay stuck. Because all they are is good talkers. See, I was never a talker. I never needed to be a talker. But I always attracted people that talked and lied. I never understood it, because all I ever wanted was the truth. So why was I bringing in people that all they do is run their mouths and lie? Psychopaths. Because the truth is, I've been lying to myself all these years, accepting these behaviors and not standing up for myself. So now, when something that's not right, that I feel inside of me is not right, I will follow through. Because that's the right thing to do. So no, I don't hold judgment for the people that have made wrong actions towards me, because it took me a long time to see the predator for who he truly was. He had me fooled. He had my family fooled. Until his lies started falling apart. Until we started catching things. Until I started talking to my family again. After I started having the dreams of how my son passed. And accepting that he created that timeline. And I'm finishing his narrative because it is not for the highest good. So I revoke all lower parasitic timelines of convergence that has been said or done over my life. I do not consent to any separation from me or my children. I forgive Brendan Martin Barrett for every horrific thing he's done to me. What he's done to my children. But I no longer have to carry his baggage. I no longer have to carry his blame. He fed off my light, learned how to mirror my light. But inside, he is still that broken little boy. He cannot meet his mother wound. So he took out his mother wound on me. I gave back the toxic feminine, mirroring the toxic masculine. That is not balance. That's catastrophe. We have to rise above our wounding, accept it, rewrite it, recondition it, reprogram it. Everything's programming. And once you understand that little tidbit, everything starts to fall in place. So my understanding is I don't have to be covert anymore. I don't have to hide who I am. I don't have to hide my light. Everyone's tried to keep me small my entire life. Why? Because they knew that I would outgrow them and they can't be where I'm going. So they feel more comfortable keeping me small in their space instead of allowing me to outgrow the cocoon. I'm spreading my wings. And I'm sorry if that bothers people. But I'm going to bring you up with me. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm just making the mold. And then everything else falls into place. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the experience. I am Lilith. I am Sophia. I am Nefera Asat Ra. I am Vashara Thane. I'm Brittany Heather Rao. I am all. I am one.